Good morning. Guess what day it is?
The last one.
It's the last day of our trip. So we just woke up a little late today, about 11 o'clock I think it is. But the good side of that is we got some good sleep in. We're about an hour outside of Buffalo, New York. We made up camp here, set up our hammocks last night, and now we're just taking them down. And next stop, we're gonna head into Niagara Falls. It feels like we just started yesterday. I'm gonna show you quick how we set up our hammocks when we're out on the road. Last night it was raining a little bit, so we had to use the tarps, which you see here. So this is a hammock tarp that we set up. It goes above the hammock and keeps the rain off of us. So under the tarp we have the hammock and the bug net. Bug net is essential. Definitely gonna want to get one of these if you're out camping or you'll be eaten alive. And when you want to get in, you just pull it back. And inside is your hammock, your sleeping bag, and your pillow. It's got a little pouch here for knife and your flashlight, your phone, so you don't have to get out of the hammock when you're sleeping at night. And that's our basic setup. It's pretty easy to put up and they're pretty comfortable.
The whole setup is a hammock, a bug net, and a tarp. And then just a couple strings to make sure that the tarp and the bug net give you a little room in there to breathe and they're not right on your face. So you can check those out. There's a lot of them on Amazon. Hammocks, it's not that hard to find a cheaper one. But bug net, I don't know if you can get a bug net and tarp for super cheap, because the bug net's a little unique in the fact that it kind of cocoons the whole hammock, and it's not just like a net that you throw over. It kind of wraps around everything to keep all the bugs out. But anywho, if you prefer hammock sleeping, which I would try out before you get into, because it's way different than tent. I know Luke and I love it, so it's something that we prefer to do. Most hammocks come with strings that you can tie to the trees, but actually these straps are way better. They fit just about any tree, and they let you do longer hang-ups like Luke did here. He's got a pretty long, typically you got to find trees that are like that close together, but these straps are super easy. You don't have to tie any knots, and they allow you to do longer stretches. We're not even a minute away from the campsite and we just saw a little baby cub
We
bear.
saw a bear! It's only a tiny bit nerve-wracking because that bear was less than a mile from our camp, and we weren't super cautious about where we left out our food and such, so we could have been eaten.
Love me when love me when love me when love me. Oh, I need someone to love me.
We are at Niagara Falls, currently a little lost. We don't know where the best vantage point is because we didn't really look it up. So we're stopped on the side of the road on some Goose Island or Goat Island or whatever, trying to figure that out. We just got to Niagara Falls. It's about an hour and a half from our campsite, not too shabby. We're excited to see it. There's like mist blowing in the background over here, so we're gonna go check it out and see what's up.
Oh, I need someone to love me. Oh, I need someone to love me. Oh, I need someone to love.
We are at Niagara Falls.
It's impressive, I'll tell you that much.
There's a lot of water, a lot of mist, and a lot of people here, but it's pretty incredible.
Didn't someone went over that in a barrel one time, I think?
Yeah, they used to do that back in the day. It was a challenge.
I don't know if they lived or not.
If you lose a bet, go over in a barrel, I guess. Yeah.
Love me when love me when
let me tell you, it is amazing.
There is so much water here. It's absolutely incredible.
I kind of am tempted to swim over it, maybe in a kayak or a barrel. I've been informed that's not such a good idea, so probably not going to do that today, but it is tempting.
Just love me when I'm
Done. And don't forget to bring your raincoats because there is a little bit of mist here.
Yeah.
But other than that, you should come visit.
This is our last stop for the trip. Niagara Falls, New York. After this,
Home. We're going home after this.
Jake and I just tried to fly the drone here at Niagara Falls. Jake?
No fly zone.
So we apologize for that. We wish we could get some cool aerial shots for you. Fortunately, no fly zone. It won't even let us take off. So even if we wanted to, you know, do it anyway, the drone just won't take off. Sorry. Jake and I are now in Buffalo, New York. We are headed to the Anchor Bar, to the birthplace of the Buffalo chicken wing. This is the first place anyone's ever had a buffalo chicken wing. So we gotta check it out for ourselves and see what it's like.
love me when
We just went and sat in the restaurant portion, which was kind of quiet and awkward, so we moved to the bar.
love me when love me when love me when
We just had the original buffalo wing. Jacob, what did you think?
I loved it.
It was really, really good.
It was one of those buffalo wings where it's fried perfectly and then the sauce is just enough on the top. And then they actually had some homemade blue cheese stuff, which I don't even like blue cheese, but I love this stuff.
Yeah, it was really good. It was very authentic and it didn't taste fake either. Yeah.
I would totally recommend coming to Buffalo, checking out Anchor Bar, although don't make it your only spot.
Yeah. But the cool, a little bit of history about this place is they just came up on 50 years of the introduction of the buffalo wing, and it happened late one night where some friends came in and I guess they just were looking for extra food in the back, and buffalo wings at the time, chicken wings at the time was not a food that you would normally consume. So from there it just kind of took off.
Yeah, and actually in 1970, it started becoming a fad for a lot of America, and that's when it really took off.
So thank you to Buffalo, New York for chicken wings. We made it.
That is it. We made it to Swansea, New Hampshire, 8,250 miles.
2.5 weeks.
It was incredible.
It was a great trip. Really glad we got to do it. Lots of places we saw, lots of really cool people we met.
I hope that you all enjoyed it and had a blast. There's going to be more content to come for sure. But for now, this is the end of the road trip and the first official voyage.
So thank you for everyone who followed us along the way.
Let us know if you have any questions about the trip. Hopefully we'll be posting some other stuff that gives you insider information about our trip and how it was. And we hope to have inspired at least one of you to take your own road trip and travel wherever you want to go and explore and just document it along the way so that family and friends can see it.
We'll see you on the next voyage.